the visiting Loudonville Lady Redbirds taking on the hometown Crestview Cougars. This ladies soccer match is brought to you live and free, streaming directly to you on your smartphone, TV, tablet, or computer. And it all comes to you next.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together, or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
What's up, America? Brian Skoronsky here, and if you want to see me and the gang chop it up with some unintelligent conversation, we've got the show for you. Check out the OH Report video podcast every Monday, exclusively right here on the OH Report.
Hello and welcome back to Scott Bailey Memorial Field. Storm Bluntschly, of course, as always, joined by the illustrious Garret Parlett. And Garret, we got an exciting one here today at Crestview.
Yeah, Storm, the Loudonville Lady Redbirds traveling up here to Scott Bailey Memorial Field here at Crestview High School to take on the 1-6-1 Crestview Lady Cougars, struggling on the year so far, but the Lady Redbirds have a decent season so far. They're 5-2-1.
How about the boys team getting a big win? There was a doubleheader. We unfortunately didn't catch that one, but big win for the boys soccer team. I believe it's their first one of the season.
I believe that's either their first or their second win of the season. So you got to tip your cap to a program that just started, just last year, getting their feet underneath them and able to come out here and get a big win against the Loudonville squad.
So things are already underway. First half action. And I believe this is only the second time I've ever called soccer with you, Garret. So this is going to be a little bit of a feeling out process, I feel like.
It'll be a great time, Storm. I'm kind of starting to learn some of the vocabulary from calling a couple games with Brian and just getting around the game of soccer a little bit more here this year.
Now, there aren't as many complicated terms and phrases like volleyball, right? Because that's just a whirlwind. I can't even wrap my head around what a chicken wing is or a yummy ball. So hopefully none of that in soccer, right?
Not that I've, at least not that I've heard from Brian. We've heard, and sound some new terms, but nothing like a yummy ball or a 6-pack or nothing like that here today.
Maybe if we called some with Travis, he would let us know on the weird verbiages. There's a shot from Loudonville, as you mentioned, 5-2-1. We can take a look at their team spotlight for Loudonville. This is a Loudonville team that's off to a pretty hot start.
Yes, a very solid team are the Redbirds. As you mentioned, a team that can really score the ball. They beat Highland in their last match 4-0. They average about 5.2 goals per game. Sorry, they allow 2 goals a game. And as a team, they have 82 saves combined from a couple girls on the squad. Zoe Eads and Jackie Renner are able to go back there and really back and forth can save the ball well for the Lady Redbirds.
So Poland on the attack for the Redbirds. Great stop by the Cougars. And speaking of Poland, Garret, we have a player spotlight for Loudonville. Poland has just been eating up the competition so far through the first couple games of this season.
Yes, from Sydney Poland for the Loudonville Redbirds. 26 goals so far this season, 7 assists as well. And if my math is correct, I think she scores about 3 goals a game, which is pretty remarkable. For a player, you sometimes see teams score 3 goals a game. Crestview doesn't even score that many goals a game, and she does it all by herself, does Sydney Poland, as you see on the graphic. 26 goals, 7 assists, leads the team in goals, and is, of course, second on the team in assists, just behind Anna Templeman.
Yeah, 26 goals. I believe you mentioned it. There are a lot of teams that don't even have 26 goals as a unit collectively. So that's a pretty impressive feat, as we'll take a look now at our Crestview Cougars team spotlight right after this Sutton Bank replay, excuse me. It's a Monday. I'm like Garfield, man. I hate Mondays.
Look like them too.
So as we take a look at our team spotlight for Crestview 1-6-1, you know, it's been a rough start for them to say the least.
Yeah, Storm, they struggled a bit this season. I was out at that game with Brian. We called that against Mansfield Christian where they lost 1-2. They had a goal in the late goings there to really make it a close one with Kieran McClinton, and she had a free kick that would find the back of the net and make that one 1-1, and then Abby Little would put the dagger in the Cougars and in them. But kind of a feeling out process here for the Crestview Cougars, this lady squad. You know, they lost a couple girls at graduation, Mary Leeper especially, their leading goal scorer, and they're having a hard time finding somebody to step up and score some goals. They have 5 girls right now on the year that have been able to score the ball, but that's it. Is looking to get the offense going here on this close side of the field.
That was Belcher on the far sidelines. Brookie's going to be set for a throw-in. They're going to try to work that corner as Cordy has it. Be out of bounds, and I think it'll be a goal kick for Loudonville.
So
go ahead, man.
So for Crestview, the 5 scorers on the air, Devin Hickey has a goal, Olivia Grant, Bailey Cordray, Emma Amon, and of course Carol McClinton. And I just mentioned her against Mansfield Christian. She was able to splash one.
Splash. Little Chris move.
Like
the new 2K
maybe
just
like
came
some
out.
ASMR at like 7 at night.
7 at night, Garrett. That's your bedtime?
I mean, yeah. On some nights.
Me too, man. The Crestview Cougars ladies soccer squad, though, not used to such a slow start. This is usually a team that usually just reloads every season. This is a team that's competing for a Filands Conference championship what seems like every year.
Cougars a very good soccer program, especially the ladies. Past couple of seasons, and really since I can remember, they've been one of the dominant programs in the NBC. They've won some, and they're usually facing off against Mansfield Christian, in the tournament. They beat them last year, and they also beat this Loudonville team in the second round of the NBC tournament. They ended up beating them 2-6, but a little bit of a different year here for the Cougars. They graduated so many seniors and so many contributors, especially in the offensive end and being able to score. So they're trying to find somebody, some of these older girls to step up, but still a very young squad. So it's going to be a bit of an up and down season here for the Cougars. As you see Poland, look at the speed here, pushing it deep into the box. Going to take a goal, and that's going to score. Finding net storm somehow, some way with the left foot. Beautiful strike.
Yeah, gorgeous skill moves right there from Poland, able to slice and dice the defense, find her way onto the right side of the net. We take a look at our Sutton Bank replay. Just out hustling Almond right there. She buries it to the left corner. What a shot there from Poland.
Cross over with the right foot to the left and able to drill it in that left corner. As that'll move Poland to her 27th goal on the season, just 7 games in.
That's video game numbers right there, Garrett. That's not something you see too often. Loudonville's going to have it at about the 50-yard line. They turn it back over. A little bit of a back-and-forth affair here at about midfield. Crestview going on the attack, trying to equalize this one. That's Klein who has it now. Poland has it once again, trying to put the moves on. Gorgeous through ball. Loudonville trying to capitalize and score. That one will be out of play. And Garrett, we actually, if I'm reading it right, don't have a number 7 on our roster. So I believe that's
Anna
Templeman.
Anna Templeman. So
we'll write that one in.
We'll roll with that.
If
I'll
not,
try
let
to
us
get
know.
If it's not her, let us know in the comments. I'll try to get some confirmation here from the rosters up top, but no number here on the roster for Miss Templeman, and she's a heck of a player here for the Redbirds. She's second in the team in goals with 4 behind Sydney Poland. She also has 10 assists leading the team, so I'll try to get confirmation on that.
Some kind of cheese is going on, Garrett, when your second leading goal scorer is not on the roster. So We'll see. We'll see how things pan out here. As Crestview's trying to go on the counterattack. They'll have a throw in. Attack it with another throw in. Crestview trying to put a through ball in. That one will be stopped by the keeper.
I'm back, Storm, and I can confirm.
Did you figure it out?
I can confirm that number 7 is Anna Templeman for the Redbirds.
Maybe a little bit of trickery here from Loudonville, trying to disguise their players.
There's another Templeman on the roster, Storm. I'm gonna go and assume that that's her sister.
There are a lot of sisters on this team.
So
There's
maybe
2 McFaddens, 2 Templemans, 2 Zieglers.
2 Eads.
2 Eads as well. So what's that, 4 sets of sisters? Wow. I don't know if I would like that or not, having my sibling on the roster with me. We would beef all the time.
Yeah, but it'd also be like a measuring stick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, say like one of the sisters scored or
It's
one
the
of your
bragging
siblings scored.
rights.
Yeah, right. So there's always something, you know, to try to go in and be better and push yourself, really.
And don't be average.
Don't be average.
I still don't know how I feel about it, though. I think it would be nice to it would be nice just to spend time with the family, but the whole competing all the time.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Neither of us have brothers, though, so we never had like that sibling rivalry, I guess. Because
I can't say that. Me and my
well, you
me
and your
my
sister used to play basketball
yeah,
all the time.
We used to get in like fights, so I understand it. I would say it's a love-hate relationship you have, but at least so far this year, it's working for the Redbirds. Healthy 5-2-1 on the season.
It was easy for me because I was the only son, so I was always the favorite. So, if you can believe that. So Loudonville off a corner kick. They lead 1-0 on the Scout Construction scoreboard. Crossed in, Loudonville trying to capitalize. Gets bounced around and out. Redbirds trying to set something back up.
And against Mansfield Christian, Crestview was able to at least play some pretty solid defense, but they had a hard time controlling the ball. They're going to need to be a little bit better here offensively. As you take a look at that corner kick from Templeman. Great setup deep in the box, but better defense from the Cougars right there. I believe that was Allman clearing that one out of there and kind of resetting this Crestview defense. But against Mansfield Christian, I saw that Crestview defense, they played pretty well against a team with, Abby Little. She had 2 goals in that match and was pretty quiet throughout the entirety of the game until, the late stages where she was able to finally, get those 2 goals and win that one. But Crestview, a team that I think they play pretty solid defense, but they struggle to control time of possession. I think today, they have to be able to do that against Loudonville, a team that puts up, a plethora of goals, especially Poland herself. She's already up to 27 here on the year, so it's going to be a tough task here for the Cougars, but they got to hang their hat on that defense. They already led up to 1 goal here early in this one. As Sydney Poland was able to make one at the 34-minute mark.
Well, and Garrett, you got to think about their goalkeeper play. I mean, despite their record, they're not letting up a ton of goals. It's mainly 1 to 2 goal losses. So, like you said, it really is kind of their time of possession. You give a team enough opportunities, they're going to score. It's just going to happen. And unfortunately, I just think that's been the case for Crestview. Their defense is stellar, but they just give teams too many opportunities.
Yeah, we've seen Maddie Mack against Cloverleaf Storm. I believe that was the first opening match of the season, and she was pretty good in that one. And against Mansfield Christian, she did her job too. So Mack, is rock solid back there for the Cougars, and now pushing this one into the box are the Redbirds, and still back there trying to go for a bicycle kick. Could have been a handball right there. That was a little close. So Loudonville able to keep it and retain possession, but thought that one could have went either way, Storm.
Yeah, a little bit of pinball wizardry happening there in the box. I also saw the handball, but that's why I'm up here, not down there.
It is.
As Crestview Going to have a good opportunity here on, is it a fast break in soccer?
We can call it that.
Sure, on the fast break. Belcher has it, trying to work things inside. Will be deflected in Loudonville. It's going to have it the other way. They're going to have a pretty good opportunity themselves.
Now on the counterattack. Nice move right there from Poland to get by the defender. And this is where Crestview has to be able to step up and play good defense. And great job from Mac, coming off her line back there, coming out, stopping that one. Because Loudonville had a good chance. It's a great setup from Poland. Just a little bit too far for Templeman. And here's where we saw Crestview struggle. They couldn't keep a hold of the ball. They'd have a couple shots, on goal throughout the night, but they just couldn't continue to have a couple nice passes here in the attacking third. As that's going to be a foul on the Cougars.
Offsides, I think.
Offsides.
Having a little bit of trouble with your eraser over here, Garrett?
Yeah, the pencils up here at Crestview, they've been sitting up here for 4 years. Your erasers are rock solid.
Oh, that's what we get for not bringing our own pencils, Garrett. You should have brought your own pencil, man.
Well, I'm typically pretty reliant on, the athletic director up here, Tim.
I
They usually
actually
leave me a pen.
He
Because he usually
spoils us.
does.
Yeah.
But today, there was no pen. I think I might have took it from Friday
The
night.
blue pen.
So it was the old blue pencil. And this eraser is
It's your second
It's
pencil
like
you've been through. You can hear it, yeah.
it's like a rock.
There's a red one and a blue one, and wowee, they both are not that great. So Crestview boots it out of bounds. Loudonville will have a throw-in. One to 0 still in favor of Loudonville. And I know we keep talking about it, Garrett, but it's just like the ball has spent so little time on Crestview's attacking side. It's so difficult to win games when you can't score points. And I know that sounds obvious, but they really just have no opportunities.
Your defense can only take you so far. As you take a look at the Crestview Lady Cougars' key to victory, force the ball away from Poland. We talked about her quite a bit. Here's a hard collision near midfield. But another key is just control time of possession. They got to get something going on the offensive end and share the rock and have a few connecting passes that might set up a teammate. Get an open space and see what they can do. Because so far this year, it's just been a struggle as you take a look at that replay and that collision.
Yeah, Joe Cordy saying, not in my house. That's a Lyda McFadden on the receiving end. So Loudonville will have a free kick. That's Bailey. Another thing I noticed about Crestview, Garrett, is that they're a little lax as we take a look at our Loudonville keys to victory. Make Crestview play the full width of the field and feed Poland shoot your shot. Garrett, break it down for us.
I'll start with the second one, Storm, of course. Feed Sydney Poland.
Feed the beast.
I mean, if you're scoring 27 goals through 8 games, I would say that's pretty remarkable. She can score it, really wherever she wants it on the field. Of course, once it past that midfield line, she has an opportunity to take it always deep in the box and see if she can get a one-on-one with the keeper and then make Crestview play the full width of the field, make them defend the entire width, make them run side to side and really make them work on defense and try to open some gaps for some counters and some easy passes to set up some easy shots, right at the pipes.
Yeah, Garrett, that's 3.4 goals per game. Just did that in my head. Pretty good math wizard. Do you believe me?
It's called the human calculator, Storm.
Well, that's what they used to call me here at Crestview, actually. Passed all my math classes with A+s and never turned in homework late or failed a test and had to remake it, ever. Especially not chemistry. Off the throw in for Crestview, it'll be out of bounds. They're going to get another crack at this one.
Did they call Colton the human calculator, or was it you? I thought it was Colton.
It was Mrs. Blackledge called Colton the human calculator, and he is. He's Very smart guy.
Look at the defense here from Loudonville. Not even letting it get to the keeper, but Crestview persistent on trying. This one will get cleared out from the Redbirds. Great defense from the defenders in the box there as Crestview was trying to get a shot on goal. But nothing to go. Just see Poland trying to get a hold of this one and take it on the counter, and she's going to get a hold of it. So this is kind of like the fast-breaking basketball Storm. We got a 4-on-4 here. Let's see what they can do here. Nice pass from Poland to Templeman.
Poland takes it once again, trying to put the moves on. A little too much on that through ball. Poland still trying to track it down. She will, and she's going to have a great opportunity at a goal, trying to put it on the left side of the net. Will not get a shot off, and that will be a goal kick. And Garrett, as you see on the replay, team like Crestview, you don't get a lot of opportunities. You got to make them count, unfortunately. That Loudonville defense is stingy.
So they didn't even allow it to get back to the keeper. They were able to play great defense. Some of those defenders were. They wouldn't even allow it to get back to Zoe Eads. She's got 58 saves, so she would have liked her chance to get back in there. As you see on the bottom of your screen, Storm, it's not a game without the OH Report fan zone. So if you're in the comments, if you're watching, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, hop in the fan zone. Let us know where you're watching from, and let us know if Storm actually is the human calculator, because I don't think you are. I'm gonna go out on a limb, but you're not.
I'm the human garbage disposal because I eat so many McChickens with bacon on them. I wonder if Linda Mendoza's in the fan zone tonight, because I don't think I told her which school I was going to be at tonight.
She'll find you. Don't worry.
There's only one live stream on, though, so she wouldn't have to search far.
She'll find you, Storm, just like Maddie Mack is able to find the ball there and defend it on another shot from Loudonville. They got 4 so far here tonight, just 1 shot on goal. That was the goal from Sydney Poland, but Crestview at least hanging tough here in the goings, and a little bit of a miscommunication right there was Devin Hickey. Just kind of slowed up there. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Redbirds. That'll be Liberty Gerhardt who throws it in. And me and Brian Storm have seen a couple soccer matches where, you can see a couple players on certain teams that can really sling that thing, and I think it's a big help because it almost can turn into a corner kick, obviously on the right spot of the field. This is not that opportunity, but farther in, as Crestview's going to get a chance here, pushing it towards the goal. Let's see if they can set something up.
Great opportunity. Belcher has it, tries to sneak it in. It's going to be just wide of the net, and that's going to end up as a goal kick for the Loudonville Redbirds.
You had a great feeling out here, Storm, of the fall weather.
I was literally just going to say something about the weather, so we're just on that wavelength, bro. You're my brother from another mother. It's chilly. It's a little chilly out today for me, but I don't have a sweatshirt on. How's life in a sweatshirt? You too hot or too cold?
I'm a bit hot,
and I'm a bit cold. So
I'm not like sweating,
but
like I'm kind of getting a little toasty. As I get my own little personal fan. But
I'm your fan. Go, G-Man, go. Great setup. I'm getting a little bit of it, too.
Do you not want it?
No, I do. It's nice. I like the airflow. It's like in the wintertime. Don't you sleep with the ceiling fan on?
I sleep with the AC on.
In the winter?
Yeah.
Oh. That's a little extreme.
I'm kidding. Crestview. They'll get a corner kick here. Just their first here tonight. So an opportunity here for the Cougs. That's going to be McClenathan. She's going to tee it up here. This will be a huge opportunity for Crestview if they can make this splash.
Wow. Like a linebacker coming over the
easy
middle.
For the keeper, Storm. She goes out there and snags it with those big paws. That's Eads. She'll get a goal kick here for the Redbirds.
I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. She should try out for cornerback. I mean, she read that perfectly and just came over and intercepted it. So
could have been a pick six, too.
I think so, too.
Yeah, clear,
Could you imagine if they could just run with it? Like just run, dunk it in the goal. If you caught it, that'd be awesome. That would not be very awesome. 17:30 left to play here in the first half as that one's out of play. And more, I feel like we talk about the Crestview time of possession, Garrett. The more and more they get, they've been controlling it here in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, the last couple of minutes, it's really been Crestview pushing it deep into the box. They've had 4 shots, 4 opportunities to cash in. They're up to par here with Loudonville here in the early goings. They got one of the corner kicks to their name. Here's the chance for Crestview and the Cougars, but of course, there's Eads to stop that one in its tracks.
Zoe Eads with a couple of heads-up plays here in the early goings of this one. On this beautiful Monday night edition of Soccer on the OH Report. Not something that happens very often, Garrett. We're usually pretty busy on Mondays. Well, we still were. Yeah. The OH Report podcast. If you guys missed that, you can always check it out on our Facebooks and YouTubes. Had a lot of great insight. So make sure you check that out for if you want to hear Storm and Garrett's awesome way they spent their week. Crestview on the attack now. Loudonville trying to break it up. They will. Crestview's going to have a throw. And Garret, I mean, it's like Loudonville blew flat tire. I mean, they have not been able to control this ball at all.
Crestview has adjusted well since Loudonville came out and scored that goal. Sydney Poland scoring her first goal of the night. And just an early 1-0 lead here for the Redbirds here on the road at Scott Bailey Memorial. So Crestview, I seen them hang tough against Mansfield Christian, a squad that tied Loudonville. As we see a little,
it's blanky action.
I thought I seen a little dance move, the throw it up.
Oh, and woe it down. I was looking at the blankets. I can't believe it's already blanky weather. Did you ever have a blankie at a game?
No.
I did at a basketball game once.
You sound like you're 10 years old.
I've never had a blanket at a basketball game. Garrett, do you like high school sports?
Of course.
You like them to be live and free?
Of course.
Well, it wouldn't be possible without our very generous sponsors, and we're going to thank them right after we take a look at our schedule here. Garrett, there's a lot of good games. The one I talked about on the podcast was Mogador at Lucas, of course, Friday Night Football. Lucas with a tough stretch of games coming up here soon.
Let's throw my highlight one game real quick off of this. Tomorrow, catch yours truly, Northmore versus Fredericktown.
Wow.
It'll be a great volleyball match.
The K-Maction.
Can't wait to call that one with you, buddy. So catch us at about 6:30 live tomorrow night for some volleyball action. But right now, got to kick it with soccer here.
Got to kick it with soccer? Smart.
I honestly didn't realize
You're just
that.
too good, man. You're getting too good. Tonight's high school broadcast is brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors. Sutton Bank. Earn the cash rewards of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. Scout Construction. With more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call Scout Construction for more information, 419-989-7240. Park National Bank, where you mean more. And, of course, a big shout-out to our newest sponsor edition, the Cougar Claw sponsor. Stop in for fresh-cut fries, homemade root beer, and your favorite conies.
Get sauced at the stand.
Great assist, Garrett. Threw that alley-oop up there, and you dunked it down. We're up here high-fiving as there's an injured Redbird on the field. That's McFadden. Or no, excuse me. That's Liberty. Able to walk off on her own power. That's always a good sign. Whew.
I don't think soccer gets touted as the physical sport that it is, Storm. It takes a lot of guts to play soccer. It's a sport that is constantly battling for position and fighting for the ball, and they take some tough contact. And fortunate enough to see Gerhardt be able to walk off under her own power there as Crestview, a little bit of a missed throw. That'll be kicked out of bounds, and we're retained with the Cougars. So really from about the 20-minute mark, Crestview's been in total control.
It's like a flip was switched.
Yeah.
They're mean, Garrett. Those soccer players. They'll grab you. They'll claw you. They'll do anything. I know that they get a bad rap for flopping, but it's physical, man.
Very physical game. Crestview, they've had a great, time of possession here in this second half of this first half, but nothing has materialized really for either side. Not so many great shots on both ends as Loudonville will have a throw in. That'll be number 5, Grace Fogel.
I really only remember the goal by Poland, and I think that was one of our only shots on goal for either team the entire night. So I'd say if Crestview, I mean, you're down 1-0, but you're only down 1-0 versus this stellar Loudonville squad.
Crestview team that's been hanging tough with multiple squads throughout the area. Opened up losing to Cloverleaf 0-2. Was in that game, lost to Edison 1-2. Picked up a win against Huron 2-1, and then of course tied Shelby 0-0, and then had the tough loss to Northwestern 0-4. Lost to Sandusky Perkins 0-2. Then dropped a tough one against Mapleton 2-6, and then of course the Mansfield Christian game that I mentioned 1-2. So a couple games where they were outmatched, but other than that, about 4 of those losses have come within 1-2 goals. We're going to see Poland here on the break trying to set up Templeman. Let's see if this one's going to work for the Birds. Shot on goal, but Maddie Mack there to clean it up for her second save of the night.
Gosh, that 1-2 punch of Anna Templeman and Poland are trying their hearts out, but Maddie Mack says no, no, no.
And that was really the best chance that Loudonville had on the offensive attack. Since that goal from Poland, you see they love to play through her. She's had the ball multiple times. She's been trying to set up teammates. She's trying to set up Templeman a couple times throughout this first half, but nothing has materialized other than her lone goal off the left foot. That came early in this first half, by the 32nd mark, as Loudonville's just going to elect to clear this one away.
Well, and Poland has great touch as well. Not only a goal scorer, but she's able to place the soccer ball right where she wants it. It's gorgeous through ball all night long. We're going to see one, I think, here. Poland has it, trying to get inside. Maddie Mack will scoop that one up like an ice cream cone at Dairy Queen.
And Poland was phenomenal right there, set up her teammates, and then having a wherewithal to attack when the Crestview defender wasn't paying attention, but didn't matter as Mack able to back up the Crestview defense, stop that one from having any chance of going in.
Belcher tried to sneak that one through to Grant. Didn't work out. Crestview will have a throw in though. About 10 minutes left to play here in the first half. 1-0 your score in favor of the Redbirds. Scored one early. I would say it was within the first 10 minutes of the match, if my memory serves me. But the offense has been few and far between, as that was Addie Klein trying to get that one through.
I would really like Crestview right there to kind of set your feet before you shoot that one. Kind of just trying to get something towards the net. Thought it was a decent shot, but I thought you could have worked for a better shot. And still scoreless here are the Cougars. Here just 10 minutes remaining in this first half.
Well, as we talked about, Garrett, the offense for the Cougars is their weakest point of their game. Is their defense usually is pretty solid. They have a couple of games where they've given up quite a few goals, but besides those couple of games, their defense has been pretty spectacular throughout the early goings of this season. It really just has been the offense, the inability to put up points.
That's going to be too strong from Cordray there. That'll be Loudonville ball. Be a goal kick for Eads and the Redbirds.
So the goal kick is away. The short one, actually. Crestview is going to have an opportunity. Hickey off the top of the crossbar. Almost snuck that one in. There will be Zoe Eads right there with it. Look at this lob, Garrett. Hickey floater alert, but you ain't Tony Parker. Will I ever not equate something to basketball?
Nope.
I mean, it makes sense most of the time, I feel like. Most of the time. Imagine if there was a three-point line in soccer.
We're playing the what-if game for it.
I think it would be interesting. Because
Yeah.
it would be like the same thing like basketball, where everyone would be like, well, we're not shooting from all the way out there. And then people would realize that 3 is worth more than 1.
Filthy move right there from Poland. Getting by the defender from Crestview, and even better job from the Crestview defense by clearing it. Trying to get it out of there and trying to keep us at a 1-0 game heading into the halftime mark. Don't want to give Poland and company a chance to try to make this 2-0.
Well, if you're Elizabeth Webb, the head coach of the Lady Cougars, I mean, you got to be happy. Not a lot of offense for Loudonville, and that's exactly what you want. Let your defense take advantage. And you've had a couple of clean looks at the net that just haven't gone in. So you're in a pretty good mood at halftime despite being down 1-0. This is still anyone's game, and there's so much time left. This will be a throw in here for Crestview. That's Tackett. Gets it into Belcher. Crestview almost with a costly turnover. They're able to corral it. Klein trying to make something happen. Loudonville will get it back, but Miscue gives it back to Crestview. It'll be a throw-in for them.
Just 6:20 remaining in this first half. Let's see if Crestview can get something going here offensively. As you see, Garret is going to let that one go out of bounds, and I think it's going to be a Crestview corner kick. So McClenathan will get another chance for Crestview.
We'll see if Eads is lurking over the middle like a linebacker on this one. Those active hands. If so, the Packers secondary might need to give her an offer sheet because they need some help. Off the corner kick, nothing will come to fruition. That one will go out of bounds. It'll be Loudonville throw.
No header cheese there.
No header cheddar.
It was served up on a platter storm, but no Crestview.
On a charcuterie board.
Lady Cougar could get a hold of it, as it'll stay 1-0 here. Lady Redbird.
Isn't that what they're called? Charcuterie board. Good one. Oh.
I just thought
someone
that was
just let
hilarious.
a little helium out of a balloon up here. Oh, man. Meat and cheese platter would hit the spot right now. Crestview with a great opportunity, but Zoe Eads once again with the great save, and we're seeing some great goalkeeper play. Crestview just let up the one goal, but Maddie Mack has been playing stellar, as well as Zoe Eads.
It's a critical 4:35 remaining in this first half for Crestview. You don't want to make, man down, man down.
Oh. They might have to pay for it as Poland's going to have an open space. Maddie Mack, though, great awareness to save it. Loudonville still not giving up with 4:17 left. Poland lets one rip. It's going to be blocked by the Crestview Cougars. McFadden has it now. And I mean, Garrett, that's been like all the offense for Loudonville here in about the last 20 minutes. As Crestview's going to have an opportunity, they take a shot. But Eads able to collect it.
I like that shot right there, Storm, for the Cougars. I think you could have tried maybe one more touch, maybe get a better look. As you see Mack on the Sutton Bank replay, coming out and somehow just getting enough of that so Poland couldn't have an easy opportunity to make it into the back of the net. But Crestview, still a 1-point game. Let's see if they get something to go here in this final 3:30s. McClinathan too strong, and Loudonville's going to clear it.
Crowd started to get into it here at the end of this first half. We'll see if that plays a factor. Poland has it once again, trying to find Templeman. Crestview getting on it. A lot of physical play out there so far, Garrett. Two scrappy teams who, for Crestview, you have a lot to prove, and if you're Loudonville, you also have a lot to prove. Loudonville will clear. Crestview still trying to go onto the attack in this final 2:40.
So some pinball here, Storm, from both
Stole my
sides.
line, man.
Ricocheting off defenders and some Cougars as well as.
Didn't even steal the whole thing. Pinball wizardry.
First off, that's my thing.
I literally said it first.
I know, but that's true.
Well, I don't see them on the OH report, so. So with 1:55 left, Loudonville could have another opportunity. Liberty set to throw things in.
Big 1:45 left for both sides if you're Loudonville, trying to get a goal in here to get some confidence back in. And what a beautiful pass this is going to be from Poland to Templeman. Let's see if she can cash in. Making defenders miss, but great defense. But it ricochets back to Poland.
Oh.
And Mack is there to save it as Crestview holds strong on a final push from the Redbirds.
Yeah, Poland tried to cash that check in, but the teller, Maddie Mack, said that's bounced.
That was a good one, Storm.
I try, and here's a good one as Crestview trying to go back on the counterattack. Hickey has it, trying to find Grant, but it will be picked up by the keeper, and the action has picked up here, Garrett, in the final 5 minutes.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd getting behind it. The intensity's picked up. Both sides know that this is a crucial first minute, or last minute, I should say, of this first half. And Crestview with a chance to try to get some points on the board.
Shot from way downtown, but no splash as Klein can't find the back of the net with 40 ticks left to play in the first half of action. .20 seconds left to play here. Loudonville elects to clear it. Crestview trying to find any opportunity they can. They're going to have one final try. I believe that's going to take us to the end of the first half. Loudonville leads Crestview 1-0 here at Scott Bailey Memorial Field. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with second half action coming up next.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together, or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
Need to catch up on some action? Check out the Friday Night Pigskin featuring all of the football highlights from the area at 11:30 every Friday on the OH Report.
Hello and welcome back to Scott Bailey Memorial Field. Storm Bluntschly, as always, joined by the illustrious Garret Parlett. And Garret, we got a 1-0 match in favor of the Loudonville Redbirds here so far in this one tonight.
It's been a tight contest, Storm. Sydney Poland would splash in the only goal here tonight. 34-minute mark in that first half, and that's all we got on the scoreboard here. It's been a tough contest. Either side can get going. We take a look at some of the replays of the first half. As here is that goal. Well, there is the goal, Storm, from Poland splashing it in, crossing over the left foot, and getting that one to go. Is 1-0 here in favor of the Redbirds, who were favored coming into this game, with Crestview hanging tough, hanging their hat on the defensive end. They've had a couple of these matches where they kept it close, but they got to get the offense going if they want any chance to win this one, as we take a look at the halftime stats.
For Loudonville, they have a 1-0 lead over the Crestview Cougars. They have 8 shots, 3 of them being on goal, no offsides, 48% possession, 3 corner kicks, 4 saves, no cards, 4 no fouls. For Crestview, 7 shots, 1 on goal, 1 offsides, 52% possession, 2 corner kicks, 6 saves, 0 cards, and a singular foul. Those are your halftime stats, brought to you by Sutton Bank. And Garret, it's been a fun night of soccer here so far. I'm excited for the second half. We'll see if Crestview's offense can get them back on track.
We're going to need to if they want to pick up a win here, because I'm sure Sydney Poland and company are going to, bring the juice out of the halftime break and see if they can get their offense going. But I think in the first half, Crestview was controlling time of possession towards the end there for about the last 20 minutes. It was really all Crestview. Loudonville had a couple leaks out where they would take it, coast to coast, but wasn't able to do anything with it. And Crestview, the offense, it seems to be getting better as the season goes along. And hanging tough here at Loudonville, so still a chance in this one for the Cougars.
So we'll see if Crestview can put up the equalizer and take the lead, or if Loudonville will hang on to their 1-goal advantage. That coming up to you. Second half action coming your way next.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
What's up, America? Brian Skoronski here, and if you want to see me and the gang chop it up with some unintelligent conversation, we've got the show for you. Check out the OH Report video podcast every Monday, exclusively right here on the OH Report.
Hello and welcome back to Scott Baylor Memorial Field. Storm Bluntschly joined by the illustrious Garret Parlett. And Garret, we got a 1-0 contest on our hands. Should be an exhilarating finish.
Should be a great way, Storm, to end your Monday night. Exciting matchup we got here between the Loudonville Lady Redbirds coming to town, coming to Crestview to take on them Crestview Lady Cougars.
Cougar clawing up here, bub. Speaking of the Cougar Claw, tonight's high school broadcast is brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors. Sutton Bank, earn the cash rewards of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. Scout Construction, with more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call Scout Construction for more information. 419-989-7240. Here we go. As Poland has it on the fast break, going to rear up and take a shot. That's going to be Maddie Mack, though, with the save. Moving on with our sponsors, Park National Bank, where you mean more. And, of course, a huge shout-out to our Cougar Claw sponsor, the Ashland Wooster Drive-In. Stop in for fresh cut fries, homemade root beer, and your favorite conies. Get sauced at the stand. Why you gotta steal my thunder, man?
I love it.
Well, you didn't like it before, and now all of a sudden when I start saying it, you want to say it. I'm mad. I'm mad about that. I could really go for a Coney right now.
I think there's many things you couldn't go for, Storm.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to use that McDonald's app and get a McChicken with bacon on it here after this game.
Typical.
And I'm going to add pickle too. I forgot about that. Those McChickens are going to be like $3.50 a piece. There's a burst of speed here from Loudonville. They're going to take one more shot, and just wide as Templeman misses the left side of the net by mere inches.
You want to talk about some speed, Storm? She looks like she was shot out of a cannon.
Wow.
Templeman not able to connect, though, in the back of the net as it sails just to the left and will remain at 1-0.
Well, this is kind of the tale we saw in the first half, Garrett, where Loudonville dominated the first 20 minutes, and then Crestview had a ton of time of possession in the last 20 minutes. So we'll see if that holds true here. If we're in for a little bit of deja vu action, maybe. Loudonville off the throw-in, trying to make something happen and expand their lead. Crestview trying to score the equalizer and then take a lead of their own. Thankfully, we're in the press box here at Garrett, protected from the elements. I feel that breeze, though.
That's because we got a little mini fan on me.
Well, I like the fan, but the breeze I don't.
What? Doesn't make any sense.
Speaking of fans, like the great one that Adam has provided us with, get in the game. #FanZone. Comment and let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you think it's chilly out or if you think it's feels awesome. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know if Linda Mendoza has chimed in yet, since I don't think she has. So we'll see if she gets on here. Templeman gets it over the pole, and she's trying to work the far sideline. Through ball to Templeman, going to be a little too much on it. Crestview's going to try to clear it. Goes right back into possession of Loudonville. Poland has it. Trying to work past the Crestview Cougars. Beautiful move. Sets up a shot. Maddie Mack with another terrific save. And Crestview avoids disaster. Look at the
dance. Look at the
Oh! Give that guy a map. Where are you going? Ouchies. My ankles hurt.
So
You're going to have to ice me.
It's going to set up a corner kick here for the Lady Redbirds. It's going to be number 4 taking it, Sydney Poland.
Let's see if we got any of the header cheddar. Poland straight into the middle. Loudonville trying to set up a shot. That'll be out of bounds once again, and I think they're going to call it a goal kick. Can we see that replay one more time? Oh, we got a new one. Poland clears it, or sets that one in on the corner. We're going to see that replay one more time. Might want to wait a second, though, as Loudonville's going to have an excellent opportunity. Super aggressive defense from them. Poland has it, trying to work it inside. Another terrific shot, but another terrific save from Maddie Mack, who's been doing it all season long for the Crestview Cougars. Take a look at this replay. Little Hezzy, the crossover. Collect your ankles. Ouchies. By the way, I have to tell you this because I'll forget if I don't. Unrelated to soccer, on the NFL broadcast, I can't remember which game it was, but one of the commentators said Tootsie, and I thought of you, and it made me laugh really hard. And I would have forgotten if I didn't tell you right now.
Okay.
I just had to tell you. I had to. I've been meaning to tell you that all day. Take a look at our fan zone. We got a lot of people commenting. We are watching. Oh, missed that one. Brenda Metz might make a great lunchroom conversation tomorrow. I'm sure our commentary is always room for conversation with the fun we have on our broadcast. Go Crestview. Dee Dee Hamilton-Johnson, Tanya Finch, Loudonville watching. So we got a good mix of Crestview and Loudonville fans here in our fan zone tonight. So that's always fun. Take a look at this replay here on our Sutton Bank replay. And ooh, the boomstick. That was Joe Cordy laying the hurt right there. That's a 15-yard penalty in football. That's a blindside hit.
So a free kick opportunity here for Loudonville for the 40-yard line here on the football field. As Poland's going to get it back in her hands, but Crestview not able to retain possession, but still fighting for it are the Cougars. That's number 4,
Wow.
and she's trucking her way along, Storm.
Yeah, Joe Cordy.
Fighting for it.
She is no give up in her, that's for sure. Are we the only live game on tonight, Garrett?
Yeah, the only game we got for the OH report here tonight is a highlight of Clear Fork versus Ontario boys soccer. So two powerhouses in boys soccer.
You're going to see it at halftime. Ontario leads Clear Fork 3-1. So our very own Travis Big League Berardi, not in his usual stomping grounds of the K-Mac land, but he's out there covering that one. So if you see him, tell him Storm said hi. Not sure why anyone watching at home would see him, but if you do. Templeman trying to work things inside. It will be turned over. Crestview's going to get a throw in. So through the first 10 minutes here, this second half, Garrett, it's been pretty much all Loudonville.
Loudonville's came out and asserted their dominance and hasn't given Crestview the opportunity on offense. Poland's had a couple great shots and great looks right at the goal. Just any of them have been successful so far as we're at the 31-30 mark here in the second half.
And Garrett, talk a little bit about how gorgeous this turf looks under these new lights here at night. You don't really get to see it a lot during football, mainly only the second half, but man, that turf just looks so good.
That's from a beautiful facility that the Cougars have over here. And I even mentioned it on the last broadcast I was at out here at Crestview.
Podcast.
That I think it's up for best facility in the area. I think you got to throw the Crestview hat in that ring and in that conversation.
I would agree with that. So, hey, maybe they'll host some playoff games here, some of the neutral ground areas. Maybe Crestview's the next spot. I know the basketball ones are hosted. Some of them are hosted here, right? Crestview now trying to score the equalizer. Sorry, Garrett, go ahead.
I was responding to Storm, but I'm down here crunching some numbers and crunching the stats, and we're going to get an opportunity here from the Cougars. That's number 4. Cordray again. This time, not able to make it go. Just a bit outside from that goal, Storm. But, yeah, Crestview, they got some tournament play out here, the Cougar Den, but maybe some football. You never know.
I think that'd be exciting. That'd be awesome, I think. The thing is, though, is who would get to control the lights? Who would let the strobe lights rip when they score? That's the thing. Higher seed has to be, right?
I don't know if they would give out that
privilege.
But Crestview looking to get something to go, but they get it down deep into Loudonville's territory and towards that net. But really nothing materializes once they get down. There's been great defense from the Redbirds once Crestview pushes forward.
Crestview trying to score the equalizer as they trail 1-0 on the Scout Construction scoreboard with 29 minutes almost even left to play. That one sails out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for the Redbirds. So Devin Hickey, a little wide right on that one. We'll go the other way is Poland with the 99 speed. Stops on a dime, gets around the defender. Trying to work things into the middle. Gorgeous through ball right there, and Loudonville. If Almond was not there, that would have almost been a for sure goal. Loudonville still trying to work it around, though.
Almond, one of Crestview's better defenders, has had a solid night tonight, clearing some balls out of there and really making it tough for Poland and company to get anything to go on the offensive side of attack.
Liberty with the throw in. Gets it to low. That one's going to sail out of bounds. We see our OH Report fan zone. One of the most coveted features I think we have on our broadcast, Garrett.
I like to say, Storm, it's not, an OH Report broadcast if fan zone's not incorporated. We got to get, the fans involved. We'd love to. So if you're out there watching, let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. And if you also would like to get a McChicken with, what do we get on it?
With bacon. If you've ever had one, let us know. Or pickle.
I thought you said pickle.
Well,
you
pickle
weirdo.
and bacon.
Ugh.
Yeah, because you're the weirdo that doesn't eat the Popeye's chicken sandwich. You take the pickle off for some reason.
I don't like pickles. I'm sorry.
Because you're a strange fella.
Okay.
There are 3 things that are guaranteed in life, Garrett. Death, taxes, and the OH Report fan zone.
And I think that's going to be an offsides call on the Cougars.
Move them back 5.
Their second of the night here. That's going to go on Devin Hickey.
Crestview trying to score. Hickey has it, trying to cross things over. That one ricochets off of Hickey, and it will be another goal kick for Loudonville.
Right idea right there from Hickey. Just wanted to get maybe a little bit more lift on that crosses. Tonight's tough question. Do pickles belong on a chicken sandwich? Now,
Yes, 100% without a doubt.
Our director is spinning. I think they do. I just don't like them. That's my thing.
That's fine, but it's like hot dog and
because
it's like
everybody
hot dog and
else
mustard.
likes them on there. That's why I think that they do. I just don't like it.
It's like even if you don't like mustard, a hot dog needs mustard.
See, I don't like mustard.
Oh my gosh, man! What do
And
you
I
like?
don't like ketchup.
Mayo?
I like mayo.
Relish? No, but you don't like pickles.
I don't put mayo on a hot dog.
So when you get a burger, you just eat. You're just bun, mayo, patty, bun?
No, I eat lettuce and bacon and other things. Barbecue sauce,
And ranch.
definitely.
You put ranch on your burger?
I would put ranch on a burger.
You ever had a Denver-style burger with an egg on it?
I don't like eggs.
Oh, my gosh, man.
I don't hate eggs. Like, I'll eat them, but it's not my...
Okay, so breakfast. What's your meal? Your go-to?
I don't eat breakfast.
Okay, lunch. What are you having for lunch then if you're skipping breakfast? Hold on.
Let's get...
Loudonville is on the attack now. Poland has it, trying to slice and dice. The defense goes one way, other side of the net. Wow! Stop-and-go shot from Poland leads to the 2-0 advantage for the Redbirds.
Her 28th goal here on the season. Her second here tonight. And she took that baby coast to coast, making the defenders for the Cougars look silly. Look at this stop on a dime. Skirt!
Ooh!
And then bottom right corner. Perfect pace, perfect shot as the Redbirds go up 2-0 here at Crestview.
Wow. So that could be the dagger here in this one, as the offense has been tough to come by for Crestview. We'll see if they can get it back on track. But Poland making the Cougars defense look like mincemeat. Like a ham salad sandwich, which you don't like for some reason. I can't. What? Crestview scores! Wow, I was not expecting that. I don't know where the keeper was. But a big Crestview score from Devin Hickey right when I counted him out. Crestview comes back and cuts the lead to 1. I'm sorry, everyone. I just was not expecting that. I don't know where the goalkeeper was.
I think it was a cross from Devin Hickey and then just an inadvertent hit from the Loudonville defender.
Zoe Eads, can we watch it one more time, please? I don't know where Zoe Eads was. I lost her in the wave of people.
I think she was planning for it not to hit Emma Carney. You see right here, it's going to hit and ricochet.
Oh, no.
So she was playing it out closer and just not able to get there as the Cougars get their first goal of the night. And what a huge momentum swing. We thought that might put them away. Poland able to splash in her second goal. And then Crestview responds right away. This is kind of the same story it was against Mansfield Christian, where the Cougars got back into the game, and then Mansfield Christian was able to put them away. But now the Redbirds on the attack.
That'll be out of the back of the end zone, so will be a Crestview corner kick, or goal kick. So back to the great debate, Garrett. No ham salad on croissant?
No. I don't know what ham salad is.
I couldn't tell you. All I know is it's delicious. Chopped up
Oh,
ham and mayonnaise. Oh,
that's
sounds
horrible.
So good right now. Oh my gosh, I would take a literal 50-gallon drum of that and probably finish it right now.
That's awful.
So
Wow.
so what are you having for lunch?
What's my go-to lunch?
Hold on, Loudonville may score again as that one's ripped from 20 yards out. Wide left. But a great shot from Anna Templeman just barely misses that left crossbar.
Great setup, too, from her teammate, Sydney Pullen right there. Tremendous connection they have on the field. Been able to work it here tonight as they're trying to go up 3-1 here against the Cougars.
Crestview now with a big opportunity. Devin Hickey has it on the right side of the field, trying to be tracked down from Bailey. Devin's going to try to cross things here. The slide, but some great defense from Loudonville. Hickey able to track it back down, trying to put the moves on. They're going to call that one out of bounds. I'm not letting this go, Garrett. Tell me.
So, like, what's my typical day-to-day lunch?
Lunch and dinner, or if you only have lunch, you only have lunch. I can't believe you don't eat breakfast. That's the most important meal of the day.
I don't have time for that.
You're a busy guy, but I mean, two eggs, man.
I don't know. I mean, I don't eat the same thing for lunch every
I mean, I
single
don't
day.
either, but I don't like mustard. I don't like ketchup. I don't
You
like
just
ham
eat
salad.
gallons of mustard and ketchup for lunch every day?
But I enjoy like you don't even like deli meat.
No, I mean, I would eat like a buffalo chicken wrap would be like a lunch that I eat quite a bit.
But like all your meals are so Gucci. Like I feel like you never have a go-to fast meal. As Anna Templeman trying to blaze down the left side of the sideline, see if she can get good opportunity for a cross. Crestview defender right on her. I think they're going to call that a Loudonville throw-in.
That's not Gucci.
I could
If I
not
throw
tell.
like today I had for lunch, I took 2 chicken tenders. I threw them in the air fryer. I coated them with a little bit of Old Bay seasoning. I put them in a tortilla. I threw some cheese and lettuce in there, and then I poured ranch on it. And I had like a little chicken wrap. That was my lunch.
Is that it? All right, whatever. Back to the game. I don't understand you, man.
That's basic.
Poland has it trying to cross it in. Gets there, but no one on the receiving end. Ziegler trying to corral it on the far sideline. It'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Crestview. As there's some kids playing. They're just bouncing it off their shirt. I'm not really sure what you would call that, but it seems like a fun game. Huh. I wonder how you score in that game or win. They stopped playing. They must have heard me and got nervous. Now they're just punching each other. I don't know if we can show that. It went from, oh, there we go. See, number 15 just won, I think.
No, I think it's like lava. Where you like can't let it hit the ground type thing.
So it's all team game.
Yeah.
So there's no winning or losing. Your team either does it or doesn't. Poland has it, trying to put on the moves. 4 Crestview defenders right there. Loses her footing in the turf, and Alman collects
speed.
it. Flying down the sideline, great pace, will be tripped up. Out of bounds, and the Crestview fans are not happy.
So still in this game are the Cougars. Loudonville, even with the amount of chances that they had, only up 1 here.
They're going to give it to Crestview. Will be a throw-in. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I meant to, but I didn't mean to, like, make it so you couldn't talk. My bad. Just watched my colleague eat an eraser off the bottom of a pencil. As Crestview's going to have a throw-in. Trying to score the equalizer.
I was trying to see how hard it was. Remember we were talking about in the pregame? Because it's like a rock solid.
The thing is, though, is I don't even know how they get like that. Is it really because they're just
I think it's
old?
just over time.
I feel like I've had some new pencils that have just done that. And you go to erase it,
I initially thought that I broke my tooth.
That rock solid? I'm not biting it.
No, just
If you found the red one. Use that thing to mine a diamond. Loudonville once again on the attack on the fast break. Poland has it. Alman tracks it down, kicks it out of bounds. And Garrett, the one goal from Crestview in the entire second half, it's been pretty difficult for them to get good looks at the net, though.
just 3 shots here in the second half, 1 on target. They were to make that one kind of an inadvertent hit from Anna Carney from Loudonville.
Little pinball wizardry, you might say.
I think we got a Crestview Cougar down about the 50-yard line. It's Bailey Jo Cordry.
She's a little slow to get up. She seems to be okay now, and she's scrappy, Garrett, out there for Crestview.
And she's been all over the field trying to help these Cougars get back in this game. And what a pass and setup that is somehow Mack evading traffic and able to get the save to keep the Cougars shot alive.
Take a look here. Loudonville just trying to cross it in. It's gorgeous cross and an inadvertent hit there from number 12, Benedict. No harm, no foul, though, as Mack is able to save it. And now Loudonville with the throw-in. Now, Garrett, I saw this on the internet the other day, and I don't know if you have any bearing or knowledge of how this might work out, but if you had like really big hair, like a really big afro, as we'll take a pause in that, as Loudonville looks like they're going to gear up for a shot. That one finds the back of the net. Believe that was Poland once again. Excuse.
I believe Templeman.
Anna Templeman, puts it in the back of the net. Gorgeous shot from about 15 yards out. Top left. Take that one to the bank.
Anna Templeman. Kind of the 1-2 punch from her and Sydney Poland. Poland's got 2 goals tonight. Templeman adding her first one here. That's going to be her 5th of the season. And looks like Crestview's chances are beginning to fall apart here. With just 16 minutes left in the second half, but of course, barring any sort of miracle here.
It's a little too early for that, I think.
Crestview struggled to score the ball.
That's true. Maybe I spoke too soon, sorry. Anyways, I wanted to get your opinion on this. So if you had some really big hair, like a big afro, and you shaved into the top of it like a perfect spot for a ball to sit. If you kicked it up into it, do you think you could run around with it? Like in the little basket that you made out of your hair?
I'm sure you can't do that. I'm sure.
I want to see the rule. I want to see the rule that says you can't do that. You can't touch it with your hands, but if you kicked it and caught it in your hair, what are they going to call it?
There's no way that you could kick it and catch it in your hair.
If you had put a lot of hairspray in and you had like really thick, voluptuous hair,
then why has nobody done that before?
I don't know if anyone's thought of it. Listen, it's not cheating if it's not in the rule book.
I can't. I would say no.
I'm just saying, it's like people bend the rules like that all the time. That's why new rules are made. You know that they used to in hockey, the goalkeepers would like shave the ice down with their skates and then build little snowmen to block the puck on the goal line. And now that's outlawed. You know what I'm saying? Tell me I'm speaking truth here, fans in the fan zone. I think I would try it. Detective Garret is on the case, I believe.
I'm figuring this out, Storm. We need answers.
We do, because now I need to know. I thought you would just be like, no, here's this rule that says you can't, but seems like I've converted you to a believer. Maybe we'll ask our MVP that. They're probably pretty well versed in soccer rules.
I mean, from what I'm gathering, Storm, I'm seeing a little bit of a mixed bag. I seen one that said that you don't have to necessarily be dribbling the ball, but you also can't make like a trap somehow to be able to carry the ball without
like carry it in between your
Right.
knees or under your arm.
It's pulling. She's gonna fire a missile. This one's not gonna connect. It'll sail over the out of bounds line, but maybe the comment Storm might have some answers for us.
That's
to
what
help
I'm
us
saying,
out.
man. Because it's like, what are the referees going to control how you cut your hair then? What if you like that style with the very middle of it shaved down? I don't know, man. I would try it. So Loudonville, I believe they're going to have a throw in here. I'm asking the MVP, Garret. I think they'll know.
Do not put them in that spot.
They would just be like, what are you talking about? So Crestview trying now to overcome a 2-goal deficit just to equalize it, 3 to win it. But with 12 minutes left, it's gonna be difficult, that's for sure.
Scanning through Storm, I still haven't seen a comment yet to show. So right now, we're just kind of 50-50.
I really want to know what the fan zone thinks, as that one's going to be another save from Maddie Mack. And I also want to know the number of people who just listen to us for 1 second and then immediately mute the stream. Because I imagine that there are quite a few people who are like, these guys, I can't listen to them. They're too silly. They're too little goofballs. You think it's a high percentage?
I'm sure.
No Lina Mendoza in the fan zone yet. As Zoe collects that one and clears it away. 11:30 left to play here in the second half. Loudonville with a good opportunity. Great pass there. Templeman has it, working things around the middle of the field. Kicks it back out. That's McFadden. puts it right into the hands of Mac. She'll have a goal kick.
Now just 11 minutes remaining in this second half. The aggressiveness for Crestview is going to have to pick up here if they want to come back into this one. Got to begin to control the ball a little bit more and try to get some more shots on goal. We've seen the goal from Devin Hickey earlier in this second half. Let's see if she's able to do so, but right there, Loudonville, get a foot on it, clear it out of there, and reset.
That one booted out of bounds. Loudonville will have a throw. And Garrett, did you listen to the NFL game last night? I mean, I'm sure you did.
Chris?
Yeah, was he sick?
I think so.
It was like very obvious. I was like, wow, I can't believe they let him go on.
Got to have Chris Collinsworth.
I know, especially in the first game of the season. As I think we have an injured player potentially. Not really sure what happened. So we're going to step aside. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
Need to catch up on some action? Check out the Friday Night Pigskin featuring all of the football highlights from the area at 11:30 every Friday on the OH Report.
So back here at Scott Bailey Memorial Field, where we're still in the midst of an injury timeout here, so coverage should resume shortly, but we're going to head to another break, and coverage should resume here in just a little bit.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
What's up, America? Brian Skoronsky here, and if you want to see me and the gang chop it up with some unintelligent conversation, we've got the show for you. Check out the OH Report video podcast every Monday, exclusively right here on the OH Report.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
Need to catch up on some action? Check out the Friday Night Pigskin featuring all of the football highlights from the area at 11:30 every Friday on the OH Report.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
Need to catch up on some action? Check out the Friday Night Pigskin featuring all of the football highlights from the area at 11:30 every Friday on the OH Report.
Back here tonight with our Scout Construction player of the game. It's going to be Crestview's Devin Hickey. Devin, obviously the lone goal scored for your team tonight. Just kind of walk me through the match overall, what you girls were able to get going tonight, and that goal that you scored.
It's pretty exciting, and we did way better than we usually do, so I'm really proud of us.
What kind of expectations do you girls have this season? Obviously, Crestview, for the last few years, you Lady Cougars have, had a strong program, put together some great seasons. What kind of goals do you have this season?
Well, since we're missing a lot of people, we're mostly just expecting to win games.
And then finally, moving forward, obviously an unfortunate way for this match to end, and obviously we hope the best for Loudonville and the injuries that were taking place. But what do you have coming up the rest of this week, and what do you have to prepare for in your next match?
I don't really know. We have a game Saturday, though.
Okay, who do you take on?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us, and good job tonight.
Thank you.
All right. And that's going to do it for us here in Crestview this evening. Obviously, a rough way to end the match anytime there's an injury like that. So we do not know too much other than the injury was severe, and it was the right call tonight to put safety first and the health of everyone above all, and they'll go ahead and call the match. But that'll be it. Would like to thank everyone that was here tonight. Storm and Garrett on the mics, on commentary, Adam, our director and producer, and of course all of our sponsors, Sutton Bank, Scout Construction, Park National Bank, Ashland Wooster Drive-In, and Scout Construction. You've been watching high school soccer live and free on the OH Report, powered by BS Media Productions, the future of local sports. Saying so long from Crestview, and please send well wishes over to the Loudonville Redbirds tonight.